Good evening, good evening. This Mike Melton back with From Pain to Purpose podcast. And I got a very, very special guest tonight. Since I started doing podcasts a couple years ago, I had a list of people that I always wanted to have on my podcast that I was fan of the game when I saw them play. And tonight I have one of those people on. No other than my brother, Yardy Yardy Hardaway,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yahya
yeah.
Hardaway,
Yes, sir.
also known as John Lindsay. What's up, good brother? How you doing tonight, man?
Man, everything blessed, brother. Glad to see you. It's been a lot of years. I ain't seen you since I was a kid. We was about I was about what 18, 19 years old last time I seen you, bro.
Yeah, man. Last time we saw each other, it was back then, man. And I wanted to bring you on, man, to talk about your dominance on the basketball court, of course, because I was playing JV when you played when you're younger than you. But I was a fan of your game and also the transformation you made in life, man. So that's why I wanted to bring you on tonight, brother, to really hear about it, because I like hearing that kind of stuff, because I went through a life transformation also, brother.
Appreciate you having me on.
Indeed, man. Indeed, man. So take us back from the beginning, bro. Growing up in Trenton, like, what was it like as a youngster, man? And like, what was you into? Where did you live at? Like, take us through the whole shebang.
Well, I grew up on Highland Avenue.
Okay.
So
Okay.
from around first grade to around fourth grade, I was living around there. You know, some stuff went on with some personal stuff went on, and I ended up moving to Prospect Village like the fourth grade or something like that. So
Okay.
that's when I really picked up basketball around there. You know what I
Mm,
mean? So had a lot of you had a lot of good older jokers around that could play. You know, skills from around there, Rock
mhm.
Green from around there.
Okay.
We had the Brittenhams, Bruce and Tony was really good, and Charlie. I mean, we had a lot of guys around there. Poopy, you know who Poopy is? Uh,
No, I'm trying to
Jay,
remember.
he and McKinney, Bug, Uncle,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
Bug, J Bo. You know what I mean? Everybody
Mm-hmm.
used to come around there. That's what we got serious in the basketball. So
Mm,
I guess I really started getting noticed playing when I went to Stokes. No, we had
mm.
the elementary leagues in the city back
Yeah,
then.
100%. I
You know
went
what
to
I mean?
Jefferson. I went to
Yeah.
Jefferson. You played for
Yeah.
Mr. Who was the coach back then? Mr.
Oh man, I
The
can't
black
remember,
guy,
bro.
Mr. Dag, I forget his name. The Stokes. I remember I met his daughter in Cancun. She was living in Atlanta. Mr. Weston, I forget his name, man.
I can't remember either, bro.
Yeah, he
Man.
was the coach. He was the coach. So take us back then. What was it like? When did you know, like, I probably could play a little bit? Like, I kind of got this.
Well, I moved back around Highland Avenue, the park around there on Laurel.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
that's when I know I had a little something going. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
He had a lot of hoopers around there back then. So Tim Leach, you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? He was a big point guard like Mo Coleman. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, he was a big point guard like that. But
Mm-hmm.
he had a lot of hoopers around there. That's why I knew I could hold my own against grown men. So I might have been about 15. I mean,
Mm.
so that's
Yeah,
when I really
indeed,
started getting
indeed.
serious about it.
Yeah, I saw you. I remember playing against you in the summer leagues and stuff like that, and you was just putting up ridiculous numbers, like killing, and it was like, yo, nobody could really do nothing with this dude. He got a problem and shit with that rock, handling that rock, scoring, doing whatever he wanted to do. In terms of what was your off the court life like growing up, man?
Yeah, I come from, man. It's not a special situation, but I grew up with my grandmother. I ain't know my pops. My mom
Mm-hmm.
wasn't around. You know what I mean? So I was
Mm-hmm.
going through a lot of stuff that most kids go through. You know that
Mm-hmm.
emotional detachment.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because you're not having your folks around. I mean, so I
Mm-hmm.
was kind of mischievous at the
Mm-hmm.
time. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I really wasn't in school. That's
Mm-hmm.
why that's why I only played when I got to my senior year. I mean, because
Mm-hmm.
I was in the other stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
a lot of people don't really know, but yeah, I was into a lot of other stuff. So that the last year, my senior year, that's when I got a chance to showcase my talent. And you remember Mr. McKnight, who was a gym teacher at Junior One?
Yeah.
So he went to Winston Salem State. So after my
Mhm.
senior year, he arranged for Big House games, the coach down in Winston-Salem, to come up and meet me.
Mm-hmm.
And I went down there, visited the school and everything. Like I was down there killing them jokers, man. You know what I mean? So they was like, yeah, so we got one now. I was really my team after the first visit, but I never passed my SATs. You know what I'm saying? So I had to go to JUCO. So I ended up going to
take us back to what's the name though, man. We skipped over a lot. That senior year was different. Like the numbers you put up against certain teams, it was different, man. And I charted, like, let's take it back to the Christmas tournament at Uppsala. You guys won the Christmas tournament, and Doc always tell me this story at the end of the game. It was the last play of the game, and y'all was in the timeout. And he told me like they called the play up for, I guess, for JoJo to shoot, and you was like, nah, just give me the ball, bro. When say, yo, just give me the ball and move out the way, bro.
Yeah. I think that was against what's that, Patterson Catholic, or was it Eastside High?
Eastside, yeah. He said you told me, said, give me the ball and move out the way, man. Take me back to that moment, man. And what was that like, bro?
So that was really my my first taste of so-called being the guy of the team. You know, we always had a lot of good AAU teams. Me, Dion, Ray, like this. But you know, it was a collaborative effort. So this is my first year. Like, you the guy, so you gotta take over the team and get us to where we need to be. You know what I mean? So I took on that responsibility. So they inballed that game, inball the bounce to me, the ball to me, and I had somebody with a little shake behind the back joint and shot a deep three to send it in the overtime. You know what I'm saying? But I fouled out in the overtime. But we still pulled out the win. You know what I mean?
Indeed. Then you went down and you guys played Ewing, who went on to be the state champs. And I remember being at that game, and it was at Ewing High, and you destroyed them, man. 34 points, 21 rebounds. But go ahead.
The guards was the story of that game. Chill, Forrest. You know what I'm saying? Because we was down. Everybody from our side was leaving.
Move your camera up, son.
Everybody from our side was leaving. And
yeah, I remember that we was losing. Yeah, I played in the JV game. I remember we was losing.
Forrest and Chill went bananas and just taking the ball from everybody. Like, every time they try to get the ball up the court, they was ripping them. And then in like the last 2 minutes. So we ended up coming back. I was scoring the points, but I couldn't score the points without the ball. And them jokers, I mean, they went crazy. I had like 6 or 7 steals in the last 2 minutes of the game. Man.
How was it to win that rival game at their building like that?
Oh, this was new to me, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it was exciting. I'm glad we pulled out the win, but I didn't really get a chance to even think about it like that. I'm just a competitor. I want to win. You know what I mean? So I'm not really thinking about home or away. I don't really care who we facing. I'm just trying to get the W. You know what I'm saying?
Then we get to the game. I'm still trying to figure out. I had Ray on, you know what I'm saying? I did a podcast with him, and we trying to figure out who got the tape of this game. The Hunt versus Trent High game. Nah, man, we can't find this tape. We trying to find this tape, bro. This been like a 30-year mission to try to figure out who got. Bro, you got the tape? You acting like you got the tape.
I know for a certainty Fat Neck got the tape.
Who is Leggett? Yeah, we're trying to find the tape, bro.
Leg got the tape, bro.
This tape could be sold right now for a lot of money. We trying to find the tape of that game, bro.
Get a hold of Leg. He got it. I know for certain he got it.
For real?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the game wasn't scheduled in the beginning of the year. Both of y'all was doing y'all thing. It was a lot of chatter going on. Ray was on here talking about it. How did you feel when it was finally time? I heard you wanted to really get at Tom Ross for some aid.
Yeah, he was talking.
Talk to me.
He was talking crazy, yo. He was talking crazy. He was talking crazy. You know what I'm saying? But he was never really a scorer like that. He could just jump out the gym. You know, Tom got crazy hops. You know what I'm saying? But he's telling myself, I'll shut him down. I'll do this, I'll do that. I said, oh yeah, this. So I was really I was fired up for that one. I wanted that one. I remember he caught the alley hoop to start the game.
Off the rip.
Yeah. Boom. Yeah, he was quiet after that though.
Off the rip. You finished with 36 points, 23 rebounds, game went into like double overtime or something. Probably the best game that I seen inside of Trenton High.
Yeah.
Take me back to like the emotions going through there. You had the whole Miller Holmes in there for Dion. It was crazy that night, man.
Yeah, it was. I thought it was like a personal rivalry for me because I played with all these guys. You know what I mean, for a couple of years. You know what I mean, and then when Tom started talking crazy, because even on that AAU team, I wasn't a starter. It was they had the kid from what he went to Pennington Prep, Mo.
Yeah, Mo Hallett.
Mo Hallett. So Mo Hallett, Tom, Ray, Dion, and somebody else was starting. I can't remember who else was on the team. But yeah, I wasn't even started on that team. So I was kind of
crazy.
I'm like, these niggas ain't better than me, bro. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they might be more known because they played. They know they weren't better than me. So I guess in that he started feeling himself. You know what I'm saying? Start talking crazy. So I said, I'm gonna make sure I do something to this joker.
Yeah, that was the game, bro. That joint, I'm telling you, man, Ray was on here talking about the build-up of it, the game, trying to find that tape because it was so much of a historic game inside the alley, man. And the numbers you put up was crazy, man. And then we got the Atlantic City game against Big Chris nursing them, man. Take me to that moment at the alley, man.
I don't even know how we lost that game, Mike. Like for real. I really did because I wasn't impressed with none of those guys. I mean, I wasn't. I mean, so I don't even know how we lost that game. Like I thought we had the game under control the whole way for real. You know what I'm saying? But it came down to that. If you remember, they came down to that last play where I made the move to the basket and was in the motion of shooting, but they said they called the foul, but they said I wasn't in the motion of shooting, so take it out on the side. But it wasn't really no time left to get a shot off after that. You know what I'm saying?
Can you pull your camera up a little more? Your screen so we can see your head. Perfect. Yeah, that's cool. There you go. Yeah, that was like, I just remember sitting there in the crowd like, damn. But it was just a crazy, like
you lost like 2 points or something like that, right?
Yeah, the crazy numbers. You put up 35 points, 22 rebounds. Like me seeing different Trenton players play over the years. I never saw Randy Corker play in person. I saw him play on film. You know what I mean? On YouTube.
I never saw
like that.
I saw his hair about him.
Yeah, I saw him on YouTube and stuff like that. I seen you a game when he was playing. I didn't see nobody as dominant as you. So people was debating with me on like who I thought was the best. In dominance, I didn't see like nobody as dominant as you on the.
Yeah, because they thought they was gonna run us off the court. They blew us out the year before I didn't play.
Yeah, 100%. I remember they beat them by like 67 or something crazy like that when it was.
So they thought it was gonna be like that again. So I guess this is kind of like a knock on me. I don't really want to play unless it's some competition. I mean, so if we go play Nottingham and Heightstown, and I'll be on the court. You know what I'm saying, but I ain't really trying to get at nothing. I don't want to play till it's something to really play for. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I can get up for those kind of games.
What happened in the next game? Y'all came up short in the States. I mean, y'all made it to the Central.
Chill got hurt.
Final. Oh, Will got hurt that game?
Yeah, he was out. He did something on the football field. He couldn't play.
So y'all lost that game.
Yeah.
What do you think? In terms of how far do you think y'all would have went that season?
We'd have won it.
You think y'all would have won the state title?
Absolutely would have won it. Because that was the state semis right there.
Yeah, the Central Jersey. Yeah, y'all would have won that. Y'all would have had to probably play Atlantic City or somebody in the South.
I think we could have beat him again.
If y'all would have played them again, y'all would have had him.
Yeah, we'd have had him. We had him that game.
Yeah,
but we just came a little short. But I was completely confident. I ain't had my best game against Bridgewater either. I think I only scored like 27 points. You know what I'm
saying? What was your best moment of that season, you think?
The Hunt game. That's like, that's the round the way, I mean, summertime talk crack game. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. That's what that is right there.
Yeah.
Everybody from Trenton, everybody play together, everybody know each other, played AAU, played at the park. You know what I mean? That's one of them games right there.
I always had a vision of a Trenton dream team type team. I don't know if this was your AAU team, but what would had this team had looked like starting lineup? Ray Glenn, Deion Haynes, Adrian Davis, Cameron Teller,
Ah,
and you.
that's who started on the AE team. Cam. I forgot all about Cam. Yeah,
Mm,
that was crazy. That'd have been crazy right there. Everybody don't know about AD, bro.
I know, man. I know. He was nice, bro.
AD was he ended up going to Vermont, right?
I don't know where he went to school at. I know shortly after he graduated and stuff, he
Yeah,
ended up
I don't want
he,
to talk about that.
yeah, that was sad,
Yeah,
man.
that was real sad.
Yeah,
Cause
that was sad.
I know the boy that did it.
Yeah, me too. Me too. But
Yeah.
that was sad, man. So you graduate Trent. Hold up, let's talk about Leg, man. Talk about that relationship, man. And how was that? Because he loved you, bro.
He did. Cause I mean, he had a intimate understanding of all this like the stuff I was going through. So he
Mm-hmm.
was trying to keep me out of trouble. Leg used to come grab me, beat me, spend the weekend at his house. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
trying to show me a little something different. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, but I was young, bro. I didn't have a lot of I didn't know how to express myself in a mature way. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, so Leg tried to be a father figure to me. I love Leg.
Yeah, man. He loved you, man. He always talked about it, man. Now you leave out of Trenton. Now you could take us to big house games and all of that. Now the floor is yours, man.
So I didn't go there, like I said, because I couldn't pass my SATs. I ended up going to JUCO,
Mm-hmm.
Essex County, with Cleo Hill. So
Mm-hmm.
he was a dominant factor back in the day on the basketball court. I mean, so
Yeah, yeah.
he was on the same team as Bob Pettit
Mm-hmm.
back
Mm-hmm.
in the day. So he was real nice. But he was a real, he's a real black dude, hard black guy, because he understand how what young black men is facing in America.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so he tried to keep us on track with that. And he had the kind of style. He coached like John Chaney. He was like
Mm.
1-3-1 zone, the three guards and the two big men. That's the kind of style we had there. And we had a guy named Robinson, Kelvin Robinson. He ended up going to Buffalo. I think
Mm-hmm.
he might have led the nation those 2 years he was there and
Mm-hmm.
block shots. That's what really turned me into an animal.
Mm.
Cause this joker kept blocking my shot, Mike. I couldn't. He was like 6'6". He was like 6'6". He had these long arms, bro. He wasn't like punching and smacking them, but he just kept
Yeah.
getting the finger on it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I had to start. He really made me start playing hard. And then I had to start
Mm.
running a lot. He made us run a lot. Wake us up 5 in the morning before we even start school. We got to run. So I started getting in shape. Start getting my legs under me. You know what I mean? So now I got a little bit of hops now. So yeah. But
Mm.
again, I'm in Newark, so I'm really in the street for real.
Mm.
Because we had an apartment right up there on 9th Street, like almost 9th and Central Avenue.
Mm-hmm.
So back then, anybody know that's the hood. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm out there. I wasn't going to class. I mean,
Mm.
so only lasted 1 year, and then I ended up moving to New York,
Mm-hmm.
and it's all downhill from there, right? I mean,
Mm.
I'm really, I'm really, I'm really out there. Then I mean, I'm running around. I'm playing tournaments around the city and all of this, but I had kids in '95. I had twin boys. So
Mm-hmm.
now I'm playing in tournaments for money. I'm trying to do a little hustling. I'm trying to do a little this and a little that. I mean, so basketball is almost on the back burner at this point.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you feel your life consciously going in that direction, or you just living day to day and living in the moment?
Yeah, I still got basketball on my mind, but I'm thinking like a with a kid's mind though. I'm trying to
Yeah.
provide for my sons. You know what
Mm.
I'm saying? But I wasn't going about it the right way. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I ended up going a little 96. I ended up doing a little bid. Had to go up north.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Mm.
So and by the time I came home from that, basketball was really out the window. So
Mm.
now it's just life now. You know what I mean?
Mm.
So my life at this point, from 96 to about 2004, that's what I was doing.
Mm. So then you in there, and at what point did like the transformation start? Like what moment hit you when you was like, I gotta be a different person, man?
As far as a positive person,
Yeah.
when my daughter was born. She was born.
Mm-hmm.
I found out my wife was pregnant 2004. My daughter was born
Mm-hmm.
April 2005.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I found Islam around 2004.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so I start revolving my life around that. I
Mm.
mean, so that's what really kept me anchored, like for real, for real. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? Practicing my religion. But it's been it was a real struggle, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It's a real struggle. Like you know that when you try to set yourself on a straight path, you got a lot of obstacles, bro. That he gonna test you. God gonna test you
100%. hundred
to
percent.
see if you're really serious about doing what you say you're doing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a verse in the Quran that says that, oh, you believe. Do you think that you won't be tested? You know what I'm saying? By saying you just believe and you won't be
Mm-hmm.
tested. So he's gonna test you to see if you and everybody test is different. For a lot
Yeah.
of for a long time, being inside of them places, Rikers Island, up north and all this, you know what I mean? You become a different person. So
Mm.
I thought I was kind of tough. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? So for real. But and when you live in that life and you're in those situations where you willing to do the things you need to do while you're in there, and then you fall back and you're trying to do right, it's like all these things just come at a rush at you to see
Yep.
if you're gonna humble yourself or not. You understand what I'm saying? So even today I still deal with a lot of that because I'm a big guy
Mm-hmm.
and people think what they think about you. So they wanna test you and come at you, see if they can knock you off your square. I'm saying,
Mm-hmm.
and when you don't respond, it only gets worse because they want you to respond. Because now they feel stupid that you won't
Yep.
respond to them in that kind of way. You know how you arguing with a girl, and she cool as long as you arguing with her, but as soon as you stop arguing with her, you ain't saying nothing to her about nothing. She start putting her hands on you, throwing stuff at you.
Yeah, because you're not
Yeah,
feeding back into it. You're
and
not. You're
that's
not.
how
You're not giving it no gas. A
that's
hundred
how that's how a
percent.
lot of these so-called men are. I mean,
Yeah.
but I'm Muslim for real, Mike. So my
Mm.
daughter, she's 20 now. She be 21
Mm-hmm.
in April. She live in Egypt.
Mm-hmm.
We sent her over there
Wow.
sent her overseas almost 2 years ago. She started out in
Wow.
Saudi Arabia and Medina, and then she came home to visit for a little bit for about a week, like about a month or so. Then we sent her back to Egypt. I
Mm.
mean, so
What
she
was
gonna
the
be over there.
reason for sending her there?
She Muslim, Mike, and
Mm.
the uh the example that she's needs to see is not here.
Mm.
You got Cardi B and this one and
Mm.
that one, whoever you got. You know what I mean? That's not the example for her. I mean, so
Mm.
she over there in school learning what she need to learn to try to be a productive part of the Muslim community. So I don't want her in the workforce.
Mm.
In the sense, so when it come a time she get ready to be married, she can guide herself upon Islamic principles and not the other kind of principles that we grew up on. And I
Mm.
think that's every parent job now that because when we grew up in, bro, like although you might not have been involved, you was involved just by it's collateral damage.
Yeah.
We came up in the crack era. You know what I'm
Indeed.
saying? So you can't see like firsthand see how this stuff affects the communities we live in and
Mm-hmm.
still impart the same knowledge and way of life upon your kids. It's just perpetuating the foolishness, bro. I
hundred
mean,
percent.
so once you learn better, I'm saying you really got to do better. That's not a cliche. I'm not saying you got to be perfect. I'm saying nobody's gonna be perfect. That's reserved for God. You
Mm-hmm.
understand? But to have a tacit approval of these things, I'm saying you see it, you don't say anything about it, so you must be with it.
Facts. Facts. One
You
thing
ain't.
about yeah. One thing that I could say about you that we discussed before we came on tonight. Like I see in many instances you see celebrities that supposedly follow Islam, right? But I only know that they're Muslims when Ramadan come and they post something on Instagram or something like that. You get what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? Immediately, once Blue, and shout out to Jamal Blue for giving me your
Fish.
contact on here so we could get this going. Once he gave me your contact and I went in your page and I started scrolling through your posts and your pictures and your posts and I started reading the different things you was writing, I immediately knew that you was into something deep in terms of
Yeah,
faith. You get what I'm saying? Like, and now
absolutely.
hearing you talking about it, I can see it. So, like, when I tell people that I'm an Israelite, I don't have to go around and brag about what I do or tell them what I do. They should see Christ's spirit in my walk. When they
Exactly.
see where I'm at, what I got going on, to make them inquire. So now that I'm listening to you and you telling me about your daughter going on over there to Egypt, I could see all that in you. And I saw that in the post, and that made me more intrigued to do this interview with you so I could learn about the transformation of like what you did, because that was and sometimes I was the same way. I wasn't in the street hustling and doing that stuff y'all was doing, but when it came to the girls and the womanizing and the drinking and the partying and this and that, I went
Yeah,
hard. And
hard.
then when I flipped to the other side and now I'm going hard at this, people looking at me like I'm crazy, but I'm just a person that goes hard in what I do.
This
You
just
know
just
what I
just
mean?
just
So
what you should have been doing from the rip. But
fat,
you
fat,
didn't have anybody to educate you on that. And
fat.
it's another saying in our religion that the child is born upon the natural fitra. That means an innate nature to worship God. You understand what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So
Mm-hmm.
it's their parents that turn them in to something other than that. So if you
Mm.
don't have the right guidance at the gate from the people that brought you into the world,
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna be astray until you
Mm.
come of age. You know what I'm saying, to guide yourself through
Mm-hmm.
God's will back to what's correct. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So my journey might have been a little rougher than most people, but I had to go through what I had to go through to get to where I'm at.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
indeed.
So
Yeah, to build a testimony. To build
yeah,
a
so
testimony.
hey man,
And
you know,
yeah, but that part you said about your daughter and her marrying, making sure she ready for that and shielding her away from what um is out there is so important, bro.
yeah,
Like, cause I see now, like I work I work at a rehab and I teach kids about recovery and about God and stuff like that. But and I talk to other kids, through basketball and stuff like that. And I see how some people are parenting out in the world and they start out at 2 or 3, they give them a tablet and say, get out my face. And then at 6, they give them a cell phone and say, get out my face.
then
And
wonder
and,
why they
and
nutty.
yeah, yeah, they not learning no principles. They're not learning nothing about God. They're not learning no
Not learning anything,
boundaries. Yeah, yeah. And
bro. You'd
now
be surprised. A lot of these jokers don't even know how to read, bro.
I know, I
That's
know,
sad, my guy.
I know, I know, I know. And when
So
you look, go
not
ahead.
to be too hard on the parents that, but childhood trauma is a real thing, my guy. And I'm saying
Fact.
a lot of people, a lot of these parents, they was out there young,
Mm-hmm.
drinking and smoking and having relations and stuff. They don't know nothing
Mm-hmm.
about raising no kids. They still kids. They
Mm-hmm.
never they never healed from their uncles or their aunts or whoever was touching on them
Mm-hmm.
inappropriately. They never addressed these kind of issues themselves. They
Mm-hmm.
not healed. But now all of
Fact.
a sudden, because they unsupervised as well, they got
Mm-hmm.
kids and they expected
Mm-hmm.
to raise these kids upon what?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's just gonna be
Wow,
foolishness.
man. Yeah. I was talking to a brother, man. You know what I mean? And I was telling him about he in a relationship, you know what I'm saying? And not to get too specific or whatever, but he in a relationship and he got 2 daughters and I was telling him the importance of him trying to stick it out because it only take one time for something to happen to your daughter and
Yeah,
it's that that
it's a
that could
wrap.
damage her. You get what I'm saying? Yeah,
Absolutely.
and yeah, so it's very important, and that's why I'm glad that you was here talking about the importance of fatherhood and the role and how uncomfortable was it for you to get back in that role, being that you never seen it yourself.
like I said, I got sons before her.
Uh-huh.
So I wanted to change my life back then when I was young because I know I wanted my father around, but he wasn't around. I
Mm-hmm.
walked past my father in a grocery store one day. Remember down the hill where the Chinese restaurant used to be, that supermarket down
IGA?
there?
IGA.
IGA. Saw him in there.
Uh-huh.
So I'm like, yo, you just gonna walk past, you don't know who I am? So I know who
Wow.
you are. And he left it at that.
Damn.
So I wanted to be there for my sons the best I could at the time. I'm in the streets, bro. Like
Yeah, yeah.
I'm up there. So when I came home from prison the last time, I mean, they might have been 2006. They might have been about 11. It was
Mm-hmm.
about 11. So I tried to be in their life as best as I could. I'm living in Maryland at the
Mm-hmm.
time, but they still live in New York. So I'm up there like every weekend, every other weekend, something like that. I mean, I'm bringing them down there with me. They live with me down there for a while. I mean, so I was always trying to be the best parent to them I could be while still trying to heal myself through all the
Mm.
things I went through. You know what I'm saying? I went through a lot of stuff that I won't talk about on here.
I
You know what I'm saying?
understand that. I understand that,
But
brother.
yeah. So I was trying to, I mean, it's a learning process, bro, but you gotta have the intention to want to do it. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
once you become a parent, bro, like the focus is them. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
You basically really lived your life. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, and as a Muslim, the end don't justify the means. You have to take the righteous means to achieve a righteous end. You understand what I'm saying? So the money is gonna look different. You know what I'm saying? Because
Mm-hmm.
a lot of people willing to do, I mean, certain things to get a little extra money and justify it by saying I got to get it for my kids. But I just grind it slow. You know what I mean, and try to be there for them. Because
Mm-hmm.
but people don't understand that kids want attention more than things.
Facts.
They want you there. They want you paying attention to them, and their world will make sense to them. So you got to sit
Mm-hmm.
there and you got to talk to them and see what's on their mind and put those thoughts into the proper perspective. You understand what I'm saying? So they can grow and have mature minds way before we did. So we think because we in the street and we doing street stuff that we got mature minds. Nah,
Mm-hmm.
you don't have a mature minds. If you have a mature mind, you wouldn't have took them penitentiary chances. You understand what
Mm.
I'm saying? What nigga? No, who wants to be locked in the cage, get
Mm.
naked, gotta get naked to go on a visit and all this other stuff? Who wants to really, if you really put some real thought into that, who would want to go through that? I
If you
mean,
don't
so
mind me asking, what do you do for a living?
right now I work at a pharmaceutical place. We make dental moldings, we make nail polish
Mm-hmm.
and gel nail polish and this kind of things, but it's on a large scale, 300, 500, 900 gallons. I mean, so like this, it's cool work.
Is it like, bro, it's so many youth facilities that need somebody like you, bro. Like for real.
I
The
was
way
looking
you
into it. I was looking into it
upstairs,
before, Mike, but they want you to have some
upstairs.
kind of degree or something.
Nah. You could go in there as a TA and stuff, and I'm telling you, bro, they will hire you in the wealth of knowledge that you bring in, the stuff that you talking like I talk to my kids when I go to work every day. You get what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
And that knowledge that you bring in, you got too much of that. And I'm not saying what you're doing is not important or what you got going on, but that knowledge you got right there, a lot of these kids don't got a father in their life. So when
yeah.
I'm
They
at
don't.
work, that's how they look at me in terms of the way we talk and the way we communicate. And what you said was key was that's how I build the rapport first. I build rapport with them. You get what I'm
Yeah,
saying? And
exactly.
one thing they say about me is they call me Mr. Ock. You're willing to listen to what I gotta say first. So I'm gonna sit there and I'm gonna let you talk. I'm gonna take you back to my room. We're gonna have a one-on-one because I'm not gonna chastise you in front of your peers because I know that's gonna piss you off and you're gonna be hurt.
Yeah,
So I ain't gonna scream
embarrassed.
at you. Yeah. So I'm gonna take you to my room. We're gonna sit down and talk. But I'm gonna listen to what
You
you
got
gotta
to.
say. Yeah, I'm gonna listen to what you gotta say because I'm gonna understand. And me being in recovery myself, I went to rehab twice, so I know where they at. You get what I'm
Yeah,
saying? I know how they feel and I know what they're going through. And then a lot of times I'm gonna let you tie your own self up with your words, but I'm gonna let you listen, and we're gonna talk it out, and then I'm gonna reason with you, and they just want to be heard. Because most of the time, like I said, they give you a tablet, say, get out my face. They give you a phone, say, get out my face. And nobody's listening to what they're going through.
They don't understand themselves what they're going through and why they feel this way. You know what I'm saying? So these are kind of things you got to put into perspective for them. You know what I'm saying? You got to teach them, cause and effect. Like nobody's whatever happened to you, my God, like you did that. This is a consequence of your actions, and that's just the way life is. God said He maintained His creation in justice. You know what I'm saying? So if you whatever you put out into the world, you're gonna get back. You know what I'm saying? It don't got to be that I did something to you, Mike, and you the one that get me back.
Yeah, it's gonna
get it back from somewhere else. You go get it.
Yeah, it's gonna definitely come back. I remember like me being married and just wilding, just not respecting the vows and adultery and drinking and wilding and stuff like that. And I knew, like, yo, one day I'm gonna have to pay. And when I went through the tragedy I went through, that broke me. Like I didn't know it was gonna come back the way it came back, and it came back hard. You know what I mean? So I'm here to testify for people like those sinning. When it's time to pay for those sins, you're gonna pay. You know what I mean?
That's a blessing, Mike.
You're gonna pay. And
that's a blessing when they come back to you. God say that the calamities have appeared on land and sea because of the sins that man's hands have sent forth. And He allowed man to taste only a portion of those sins so that he may return back to God. You know what I'm saying?
Return back to God, 100%, 100%.
You know
so
it's a blessing.
Yeah,
so
because it woke me up. Yeah, it woke me up. It woke me up, and it brought me to Him. You know what I mean? It brought me to Him.
You should have been at the whole time.
100%. But I know where I went off at. Once I got to college, bro, and I picked up a drink.
There was a rap.
Yeah, the music changed. Biggie and them came out. It was over.
Yeah.
It was over for me. I just went the whole other way, trying to be something that I wasn't, trying to fit in stuff that I wasn't. You get what I'm saying? And that, because that being uncomfortable and being insecure, not having a father there, trying to find an identity. You know what I'm saying? I was 44 years old, and my father came to, the first time he came to one of my basketball events, I was 44 years old. When he said he was proud of me, I felt like I was 5, bro.
Yeah, because that's all you want anyway.
Yep.
It's not. Yep. We normalize it because these are the circumstances that we in, and we got to be strong to try to get through them. But don't nobody want to not have their parents, bro. Like you know they there, but they just don't. They ain't rocking with you. Come on, bro. That's not normal. Not
now
normal
talk to me about your health. I saw that you really into like the dieting and stuff like that. What made you want to get into that, and how hard do you go with it?
So, like I told you when I was in school, I got in real good shape, bro. Like I was like when I played, I was like 260 pounds. After I left Essex, I fluctuate from about 220 to 230. You know what I mean? So I'm used to running now. So I'm working at this place in Maryland, this spice company I was working at, and it's a lot of heavy lifting you got to do. So I used to run about 4 or 5 miles in the morning before I went to work, and I was overdoing it. So I'm running before work, I'm running after work. So my knees gave out. I mean, all that running from a kid, and I mean, it's just I got arthritic knees. So if I got them scoped, I could probably it'd probably be better. But the guy was like, "Yo, it's not 100% that it's going to work." So I'm like, "Well, you 100% not going to cut on me, so it's not going to work." You know what I'm saying? So I start trying to work out, but I'm overdoing that too. So Mike, I got an arthritic back, knees, both my hands. I tore my rotator cuff. So I mean, I was just trying to do what I can. Like I just bought a treadmill recently. I try to walk on that, but you know, I'm just getting older, bro. I want to try to be around for my daughter.
Do you swim?
No,
that's what I can,
but it's nowhere around here.
You don't got LA Fitness around there?
No. They got
gotta have an LA Fitness
they
around
got
it.
Planet Fitness.
Yeah, but use your phone and look for LA Fitness. I joined the LA Fitness. It's like $30-something a month. I go
You go in
swimming
there and swim?
every day, bro.
That's the best exercise you can do.
Bro, I go every day. I swim every day, bro.
You find yourself getting stronger?
Yeah, and I lost mad weight and I'm stronger, everything. Like, cause
Yeah.
I got two, I got a knee replacement and I had 2 knee surgeries, right?
Yeah.
And so I can't run on treadmills. And so I was working out, but when I went to the doctor, he was like, "What do you do for cardio? Because your numbers is too high for like eating fried foods and stuff like that." So I was like, I gotta increase my cardio. So then I just started swimming. And once I started swimming, oh, it was over, bro. It was over.
Oh yeah,
Like,
is that good?
Oh yeah. Once you swim, I swim like 20 laps every day I go, right?
The whole pool?
Yeah, but this what happens,
the long
right?
way?
Yeah, the long. But this the thing, though, right? You're gonna feel like you ran when you done. You're gonna feel like you ran 1,000 miles because the swimming works so many muscles in your body.
Everything.
Yeah, bro, go to LA Fitness and start swimming, bro, and you'll hit me back like, bro, man, thanks, man. This is it right here.
I'm gonna look for one.
I
think it's one about my job.
Yeah, I go there. Like today, I went swimming. I got it. Then I go in the steam room. Then I go in the sauna. Then I finish in the jacuzzi.
So what, you in there for about 3 hours?
Nah, today I was in there for an hour. Usually when I do my whole workout, I'm in there for like an hour and a half, 2 hours. Because I got to do the self-care. I do the jacuzzi, the steam room, the sauna, you know what I mean? And get all that stuff out of my body. Because what happened was when I lost Doc, I was in the hospital when he was dying.
For real?
I lost Mike Pentella. And I lost like 3 more friends from health, bro. From like their diets and what they was eating and all that stuff, and for diabetes and heart failure and all of that stuff. So watching it with my own eyes, it scared me. Then I realized I was a food addict. I realized I was addicted to food. And then I just used the same principles I did with alcohol. Because I'm a recovering alcoholic. So I got 6 years and like 8 months without a drink. So I used the same principles with the food. And I just stopped. And then I just started working out because now I'm 50. I'm like, either I'm going to change and get, most high willing, 30 more years, or I'm going to be dead in 5. So I had so I had to really make that change, bro. And I just do it one day at a time. And I started just doing it. And then now, bro, I ain't going back. Like, nah, it feel too good. It's like, because I had drank for so long. From 18, I ain't stopped drinking to 44. So the person I am now, I forgot who he was mentally.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I forgot who he was, man. You know what I mean? But that's why, hit that pool, man. Hit that pool, man.
I got about 20, almost 22 years, bro, clean.
Wow.
No drinking, no smoking, no nothing.
Wow. How that feel, bro?
2004.
How that
I feel
feel,
like a
man?
totally different person. Totally different person.
So when you look back at your life now, when you're 30, man, what kind of advice can you give a young fella that's coming up and going through the same thing you went through, man? Coming out, parents not there, everything look rough for him, and you sitting down and you talking to him right now. What can you tell him?
You got to be patient, bro. Like, before you make them decisions, them bad decisions, bro, the right thing come across your mind. But the easy thing is just, the bad thing is always easier to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, nobody really instilled the work ethic in us. I mean, so to want to traverse the rough path. That's gonna always be the path. That's why I be thinking about Mr. Kimball a lot.
Yeah.
That's the man. He used to wake us up. He make you get up 7 o'clock in the morning, come out there and play them games. That's teaching you a little. He trying to teach you a little bit of work ethic, man. Get up, get ready for what you want to do. So if you you get up and you get ready for you want a job because back then, they had summer youth. I mean, you can get a little summer job, work at McDonald's, wherever you can work at a camp or something. I'm saying you gotta put that work in, but that's not what's cool. I mean, so you want to sit at the cool kid table, you're gonna get yourself in a lot of trouble because nobody's putting no work in over there. Everything is about a fast buck. You know what I'm saying? A fast light with fake friends. I mean, if you got people around you that's not ever advising you to do the right thing, those not your friends, my guy.
Facts,
They're
bro.
not. They not.
Bro.
They don't want no good for you. Those are the crabs in the barrel that want to pull you down because they never want to see you doing better than them.
Facts, bro.
I mean, as long as they can benefit from you being there, freeload off you, whatever. Yeah, we turn it da. But as soon as you don't want to do that, man, you corny. You got to be cool. You got to be all right with being corny, bro.
That's the same thing I tell my boys, especially because they struggle with that. They struggle with that. Man, Jay, man, before we get off, man, because we coming to the end, I really want you to. Where you live at now, Maryland? Where you live at now?
I'm in Philly.
You in Philly, man. I
South
really
Philly.
want you to reach out to some group homes, some rehabs, some youth centers. They need you, bro. Like the young boys.
Yeah.
They need you, bro. Trust me on that. If you lived in Jersey, I would definitely try to get you at my job. Like they need you, bro.
Wait, where you living at? You still in Trenton?
No, I live in Freehold. Now. I live by like Asbury Park and Long Branch and up that way. I actually work in Marlboro. But I know it's a ton of programs in Philly that have that kind of stuff, man. They need you over there, bro. Real rap, bro. You can't like the wealth of knowledge and experience you got. Like that's needed. That has to pour out into those young boys, and they need this. And they're gonna see like me, like when I go talk to young boys, I always bring somebody else with me. You get what I'm saying? Like Shane West. Shane come up to my job and speak to the kids. You get what I'm saying? Because he could talk a language to them that I can't talk. I never was a hustler. I never got locked up for hustling. I don't know the allure of that life. I don't know about what happens when you face those consequences. You know what I'm saying? So you could speak a language to them that I can't speak from that experience. And they really need to hear what you're talking about, and you authoritative figure. Like your voice gonna carry, they're gonna respect what you gotta say, and they're gonna listen, bro. And trust me, you get that kind of job when kids there for a certain amount of time, and then when they leave and they gotta say their goodbyes, you'll be surprised when how many gonna tell you like, bro, man, you was like my dad. I'm telling you, bro, for real. And then that's when that purpose of living just starts coming out like, that's why he got me here now. That's why he got me here. This is how I got to pour it back in.
Yeah.
But those young boys need you, man.
That's how I am at work, bro. Every job I have.
Yeah.
I always snatch the young boys up.
Yeah.
That's they call me a lot of my job. Hey, Mr. John.
100%. 100%. The young boys need you, man. Young boys need you, man. All right, brother, man. I'm gonna hold up before we go, man, because we was talking about something before we came on, and then that'll be our parting shot. How you like the game today, bro?
I don't like it. I haven't watched the basketball game, bro, in probably 15 years. A whole game. Yeah, I was at my man house uptown, the kid I went to school with, and it was Houston and somebody. They came down, bro, back and forth. They shot about 17 threes. Nobody made anything. I said, you ever call me back over here to watch this foolishness no more, yo? That's crazy. Nobody has a mid-range. Nobody has a post game. They don't play defense. How can you watch that?
I know, man. My friends be telling me that I'm just an old head and I can't get with the new everybody's skilled now. I said, bro, I can't.
They're not skilled.
Yo, I ain't watched basketball in a long time. NBA, I was watching college, and now the NIL thing made it. I don't know who on what team. And now they letting pro dudes come back to college. Like this.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah,
they're like 29 years old.
Yeah. If you in the G League, you could go back to college if you got eligibility, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
That's not cool, bro.
100%, cool. Man. All right, Jay, man, I want to thank you for coming on, bro. I appreciate
you for having me, bro.
No doubt, man. I'm gonna be putting up some clips on here, and then I'll be tagging you in the clips, brother. All right,
my man. Appreciate you.
All right, no doubt, brother.
Stay
Shalom.
up.
All right, you too. Man, that was an excellent interview, and it went into deeper stuff that we talked about. I didn't even know it was going to get into that, talking about that stuff, man. That was a great interview, man. So I want to thank the bro for coming on, and I'll holler at you guys later. This is Mike. Tune in next week as I come back with another guest. Shalom.